Well, I don't have a smooth segue into this, but I want to talk a little bit about something I heard on the radio, and this is the political thing, about the perspective from people in the Middle East about Barack Obama, running for president. Excuse me. And the scholar that they had more than one person. This was on KCRW's To the Point, hosted by Warren Olney. And they said that if Barack Obama is nominated, receives the Democratic, they're still amazed. It'll turn their views of America on its head. The stereotype of America in the Middle East, of this like white country, you know, where we oppress people other than Christians and people of color, will be turned on its head. And Barack is a Christian, but he did have a Muslim father, and him being half African American and half white is really gonna change things. I mean, just for that alone. I mean, some of you know that I'm an Edwards person, but part of it is sort of like hedging my bets. On the web, there's something called the President Calculator. I don't want to get off of the topic, but in San Diego, we have a radio station called KGB. KGB San Diego FM, KGB Radio. And you could Google that. You could find the President Calculator on their page. It's linked to something else. I don't know. If I have time, I'll put it in one of the links. And it has a quiz, and you answer these questions, and it tells you, like, your political beliefs, who would you vote for president, or who you should vote. So I answered it, and for me, it came up Dennis Kucinich. And that in my dream world, Dennis Kucinich would be president, because he's the man that stands for closest to what I believe. But then there's that other part the quiz doesn't factor in, is when you're the betting man, who do you feel has the best chance? Who do you want to put your energy behind? And that's where John Edwards comes in for me. John Edwards, by the way, got Ralph Nader's endorsement, and he has a populist message. He has a message for the working man. And I don't care about his $400 haircut. I'm sure Romney spends money on haircuts too. If we looked at everyone, even Huckabee, he probably spends money on something frivolous, like a $200 guitar pick or something. I don't know, but so I don't care about that. That's like swift boating when you go on stuff like that. That's the stuff. I don't know. It seems to be the favorite of the right to pick on how big is Al Gore's house, but nobody's talking about how big Giuliani's house is. Oh, I know, because he's not an environmentalist. Well, anyway, I'm going down the wrong path with this. So, yeah, check out that presidential calculator. So, back to Obama. That alone, if he were president, that how it would change the way the world looks at us in a positive way, exciting things could happen. Things could be better. Please look at it that way. For any of you that are picking somebody else, I'm still kind of like rooting for Edwards, because I also love the underdog. Kucinich is too far of an underdog, really, for me to get excited about him, but I really do admire him. And Davis Fleetwood is out on the road following Kucinich, and I'm pushing for him too in spirit. What I can do, who knows? When the primary might come around, I'll vote for him. I don't know. I haven't decided. But Obama, just that alone, hearing these Arabs and people from the Middle East saying, oh, if he were even nominated, let alone made president, and how when this president goes, President Barack Obama going to the Middle East, that would really, really rock things, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Don't deny it. And for you Ron Paul fans, how different is Ron Paul going to go to the Middle East? He doesn't even want to go over there. He wants to stay away. Let's all pull our troops all the way over the world. Look, I'm not going to diss Ron Paul. I hope Ron Paul shakes stuff up too. He's awesome in that way. Anyway, so there's my little thing on politics. And